Hey, look, we're back. And where we last left off, I said some things, and I was utterly wrong about. First of all, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use melee weapons, immediately switching to guns to feel out the gunplay and liking the gunplay. But at least now the option's still there. Oh, I'm gonna play alone to get the lone experience. And then when I told my friend I was doing that, he went on like a 5 to 10 minute rant talking about how good the companions are and how playing without companions is like playing Mass Effect without companions. I don't think that's even an option. I think you have to have companions with you. Either way, so apparently I'm taking companions. Also, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do one thing real quick. Let me see if I can maybe lower the settings. Frame rate limited. Can I like lock it to 60? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, how does it look? Doesn't look too bad. Looks the exact same to me, honestly. It's locked at 60? Okay. Edgewater. Oh, now I can see it. Employment community. Yep, now I can see the low poly. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 60 to help keep the video just far more smooth. But yeah, apparently because the companions in this game are so good, I'm gonna use the companions. Learn about their armor, health, and weaknesses. So how's everyone's days going? Anything in the video game industry happened recently? Oh, apparently Ubisoft's Breakpoint, Tom Clancy's Breakpoint has sold so ridiculously poorly that they're saying that they're going to have like a major like hit to their profits this year. So I can't cut those mushrooms. I wonder if I'll get different reactions because I still have the Marauder gear on. Let's find out.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Okay.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Even more reason to go in here. Rosemary Kwan. Hey.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are going to talk.
You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is going to hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Is her ear red because of the plague? Possibly. I got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help, though.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
I'm sorry?
Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
What? What? That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. I'm sorry? What? Oh, it's my fault for getting sick. I'm to blame for this. What kind of BS society is this? Is this what capitalism turns into? This is horrible. Oh god, they have... Can I like pick up this rat? Wait, come back. Oh, wait, what? Oh. The skin of an entire adult sprat. Did you know that sprats are found in every human colony? Did you care? Maybe. You don't know me. But holy... Oh, wait a second. But yeah, this is an incredibly bleak mindset. Can I, like, touch you? Wait, no, come back. Huh. Is this what the world turns into? Ooh. Oh, I'm not gonna take your necklace? Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna take someone's badge. I'd feel bad. Don't associate with these people because they're sick. What the crap?
And your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Hey,
Carry on.
I just want to talk.
Spacer's choice. Staying long?
Hopefully not. I'm sorry, I'm still caught up on that it's your own fault you got sick and I should be the one to blame kind of BS mindset. Like, holy snap, that is bad. Conrad Sadek. Oh, they're taking out the rats.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax. I'm not gonna be a dick. Even though if someone was like this, oh man, you look like you're horrible. Get out. You look like you just got out the trash. No, I'm gonna be nice. Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
But I'm dead. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
How do you have no money but you have a job? You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together.
Clearly not!
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
This place sounds horrible. Oh, hey, look, a corpse. No, that's stealing. Hit the numbered corpse. Also stealing. Why don't you just take these bits off the corpse? Or is that not allowed? Is it safe to have the barber also be the beautician? Is that what they're called? I don't know. God, this place is morbid. Cantina. Cannery worker.
I don't have time for this. Read the latest
I really don't like that I pull up my gun every time I talk.
Part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt
Winslow.
folk hadn't-
Never seen you here before. You a visitor?
Why is everyone's
Welcome.
ears red?
On behalf
Oh,
of
it's because of
Spacer's
my low
Choice
poly
family,
thing.
Let me welcome you to where am I again?
Are you drunk? Edgewater.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of what's it called? Productivity.
Oh, okay.
That's the one. Yep, that's us. productive.
I think you had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I'll leave you be. Holy crap. I think these guys have dealt with, like, personal freedom so little. The fact they're being just, like, oppressed like this is just the norm. Oh, this is a horrible... Hey, look! Chinese checkers is still a thing in the future. Cool. I really don't like that I open my freaking gun every single time I open a door or something. Toilet. Dryer. Can't even pick my way through that. Amelia Kim. I'm not gonna steal. Hey.
I don't know you.
You don't. No, nah. I'm
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something's going on here that I should know about.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you.
I can't stand with this place.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
There's something else I'd like to ask you.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
There's no need to be rude. Actually, no, that's kind of rude. Yeah, I guess not.
Will there be anything else?
What if I told you I just got shot in space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Well, in that case, I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on someone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
I should go. Holy crap, this place is depressing as all get out. Jesus. I'm not gonna be a thief. But yeah, this place is depressing as all get out. Like, holy crap. They don't even know what what freedom means. They are literally slaves to their corporations. And I get working hard for a day's work, but this is just ridiculous. From the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately for Guillermo Ontrimi, former Space Choicer's associate mechanic, terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Dealer's bounty. Payment on delivery must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Doc Mabel. Wait! Doc Mabel Burke from the Spacer Choice Department of Retirement. Former spacer physician condemned on charges of derelict duty. Disappeared from Edgewater within 2 parcels of adrenatime. At large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property. Murder of... Huh. Former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage. No longer in good standing with Halcyon. Wanted for... It seems kind of odd these guys all have the exact same 3
Sometimes
crimes.
I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Bounty records. Oh! So I can also look at the bounties from here. Neat. Cool. Spacer's Corona. Hey.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with your Marauder problem, I'm here for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I have some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
It's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family, then.
It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Oh, there is one other thing.
Something to report?
More questions, actually.
Questions fall within the acceptable margin.
So, who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
So who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
I was in... So basically you're a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
I don't believe that's true. I guess I'll leave. So, is there any way to, like, set up these quests in a certain way? Like, can I, like, mark these? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll set this in my active.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I mean, why not? Let's go see how this, if I can get a little bit better with combat this time. Or maybe I should go all the way through. Yeah, let me go all the way through this place first before I leave. So yeah, let's set this as my active. Have I been in here yet? I don't believe I have.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Wait, I'm not a marauder. Hey, take it easy. I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
That is what I do in a lot of these video games, huh? So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
This place sucks.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break it.
No, and no. Not so fast. I have some questions.
Well, I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Your policy sucks. So in other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick. That's horrible.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine.
I mean, I get the concept, but I assume there's guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders.
Oh, okay. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk, trust me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. I should really take off this Marauder's outfit while I'm here. Apparently it's spooking the crap out of people. Okay. 4. And... there we go.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Wish we had some better rations.
I wish you guys weren't so indentured and slaves to the system. You guys have to see there's something wrong here. I'm getting some major, like, Big Brother vibes in this video game. Like, I'm a fan of capitalism as much as the next guy, but this is taking it to the extreme a little bit, don't you think? Workbench. I'm not gonna read all that. Oh, cool. This isn't stealing. Let's see. We're going to break this down for parts. I have one extra sword and I have one extra gun. So let's break down a sword and a gun. I'd like a sniper rifle of some kind. There's no way there's not like a sniper rifle in this game. Oh. Is this stealing? No. I'll take that then. Seems kind of arbitrary what is and isn't stealing though. Anything in here? Need a lockpick to get in there. Not stealing. I will take anything that's glowing blue as long as it's not doesn't mean thievery. Bathroom. Nothing. Nice view. Ooh. Not stealing. We'll take it all. Can't take the wrench. What is this place? Not stealing. Maintenance Division Personal Terminal. Welcome, Robert Holcomb. Enter a keyword for record search, or hold down Control or F7 Enter to compose a new entry. Let's see. Induminati. Searching 2 records found. Left Edgewater today. She was reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform. I asked her if she'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Aww. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with loves, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. Tell me her birthday will be set on the date she legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. I almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years and I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I take my lunches. Maybe I'll read the whole thing again. That's sad. Thanks for the stuff. Oh, is this alcohol? Not stealing.
Heard Marauders got her.
Just between us, Wilson lost his nerve.
Okay. You can tell what doors you can go to based on blue. So, I guess blue is kind of like the universal color to tell you if you can go a place or not. That's also a really neat thing that video game developers have been trying to figure out more and more, you know? Like, getting a developer or getting your player to look at a specific area is so difficult. Logs, lost and found. Nope, not reading that. Left hand. Cannery worker. Stealing. Need a lockpick for that. I'm gonna do my best not to steal. These people don't need any help making their lives worse, so I'm not gonna steal from them. I will feel bad. Their lives already suck. They don't need a thief like roaming around taking their stuff, even if it would be real easy. Oh, I can explode that barrel. Just lay down. Ow. Whatever. Ow. Okay. Can I, like, turn it off first? No. Oh, I get it. There's an option to just take it from here, and here are the dead sprats who touch this thing. You things are a lot less cute with your eyes all black like that. Let's see. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Cha. Power source. Responsive. Disengage. Apply. While the transformer is active. So I could just take this right here and now, but I feel like that caused some trouble. So let's not just go take that power generator. I'm guessing in speedrun strats, you immediately like sprint over and take that, if I had to take a guess. Is there like a merchant for weaponry? Trooper. Cannery. Oh. Ooh, vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items purchased mostly from one company. Hack scale 20 allows you to sell items in the vending machine. Restricted items on the vendor can be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the sold fashions or a hack scale of 40. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool looking impact hammer. Neat. Where's my heavy gun that uses light ammo? You asked for it, the Spacer's Choice provides. How many bits do I have? Upgrade your hack skill. Oh, can't sell. I want a rifle of some kinds. Logs. The Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to the Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule a sick leave with the Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. What? I don't. How do you? I'm sorry. What? That's not how sick leave works. So wait a minute. Okay. So what it's saying is here is you either have to predict when you're getting sick, or you need to keep coming to work while sick, and then schedule your sick leave. But by the time 2 to 4 weeks happens, either you're so sick you can't get out of bed, or you heal anyway, so you don't need the sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind. Sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to reschedule a meeting with your vicar. This place sucks. Can I stop pulling out my gun, please? Cool elevator music, though.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure.
Seems we've got a guest.
Hi.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
She
I
did.
do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should come talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My shit needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
You have a very pretty face structure.
I'm most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
That'd be good. Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is
I don't like that mostly abandoned thought.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Marauders. What is prize? I would have never guessed.
I'm not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
I wonder why.
If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
No, really?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Those smokers must have left the town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
Like a 5% off alcohol?
Community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Actually, no, I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
A little bit. Let's get going. Alright, you gain a companion. There are characters that join you on your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support, their skills enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity, you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing that will assist you. You can check your... Hey.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Sure. Come on. So, want to talk here?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
I really don't like how I pull out my gun every single time I use the talk button. Imagine you're doing that. Like, you're trying to talk to somebody, you pull your gun out every single time.
We better clear out of Mr.
For the love of God.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Oh, sure.
You got a minute?
Yeah, I do. Go on, let's talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I would have never guessed. This is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it all?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Before they left? I can't blame him for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
What's worse?
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister.
No problem.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Of course.
That's
I
what
agree.
Dad used to say anyways.
I read your terminal, by the way. Sorry about your situation in life. It's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Have I explored? Is there like a map? Oh, there is a map. Okay, I think I've been everywhere. Cantina. These towns are not. This is not a very big town. Can I like mark it? Doesn't seem like I can.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Let's see. Who's this Vicar guy? And how do I get inside of his house? He's got a pretty nice house where everyone, how downtrodden everybody else is.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Oh, is this like a church? Oh yeah, this is just straight up a church. Hey.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Everyone's ears are glowing red.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season's tossball predictions. The quickest way out of town.
Let me see if I can say this right. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Fix a geothermal plant. Cut off the power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
I do. So what do you advise? Actually, what do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I figured as much. And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems to me... I need to know a little bit more about the book before I can agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find...
Knowledge is important. The concept of book burning is just horrible.
Yeah. Huh?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
No, it's not.
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in the need of fixing. Well, then why would you want to talk to him?
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
You don't. Let's get back to it. So, what do these do? Well, I guess we can. Before I go do this one, however, I want to do... So, yeah, let's get those grave fees out of the way. 32 meters here. This leads outside. 75 meters. Okay. Yeah, let's go get all these inside first before we go out, you know? Hey.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Actually, I'm here for your gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
I'm sorry? You had to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be a tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said he was your closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh, wait, what?
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
What kind of life is this? I'm sorry? What the? What do you mean you had to pay for someone else's suicide? Irreparable damage to freaking company. Oh my god, this place is the actual worst. Why would anyone want to live here? Can I sell things with her? Oh my god. Oh my actual god. Oh, my hack is 1.2 low. Oh wait, does it mean that that's enough? No. This place is so bad. This hat takes all the wrong parts of society and just blends them all together. This is why we can't allow the corporations to get full control. This is the most depressing thing ever. Hey Conrad, you got any ideas yet?
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. Let's see. I have some questions for you.
Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
I wouldn't.
I am never wanting for work. Not since the plague started.
But you probably don't have enough money to do anything. What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds a lot like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Ew. Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was... That's monstrous.
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
I'm gonna go. This place is actually the worst. Holy crap. This place is depressing. I can understand why the deserters left. Who would want to live here? Holy crap. Hey Silas, I got a couple of these fees. Not all of them. I'm still working on those.
Hey. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
I got those fees you wanted.
Run into any trouble?
Conrad said he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skip out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Something's wrong with you people. Something's wrong with this whole place. This place sucks. Anyway, companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can use their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's equipment, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. Okay. Blocker. Wait, I don't want to hide your face. Your face is cute. No, I don't want you to wear this. Darn it. Too late. 7. Pretty good. This place is the worst. Alright. Let's go back to this later and go for this. The collector's domicile. Where's that? That way? How do I zoom out? Okay. Come on. Paying for someone else's gravesite fees if they commit suicide. What the crap? I don't by any means condone suicide or anything like that, but just imagine how, like, desperate... Wait, what the crap? There's so many places out here. Okay, I guess I can pick this. Oh, wait. Oh. But we're being seen. No, I don't want to continue. I didn't really... Oh.
Nice.
Well, no, I don't want to break into there. I didn't realize that was against the roll. Whoa. Oh, you things attack me. Huh. Did not expect you to attack me. Oh, these things are different than the other things I saw. Press up once to order your companion to attack. Still can't sell anything yet? No. Let's see. Unlock second story balcony door. Sure. Messages. Just want to check up on the new Sultana Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line. I think some of them will be ready catchy for our customers' attention. I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna, but I just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Saltuna brand. Effective immediately, we have begun instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transfer from marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be running elbows with your fellow workers on the cannery line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great, tremendous honor for you and for me. Effectively, immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your phone will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Personal files. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. I like that. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. You can't spell Saltuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families? Leading scientist says it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you. Warning may cause auditory hallucinations. This place is the pits. This place is the actual worst. Nickel pad. Bits. Ammo. Armor parts. Yep. Ooh, plasma rifle. Cool. And now I have a long-range weapon. Nice, nice, nice. 70. So it's an energy weapon, apparently. Neat little jump animation. Yeah, I did not reach you guys as enemies. I thought you were the cute little rat thing. Hello. Nice try, video. Oh, I can't. Wait, I thought you were the cute little rat enemies from before. Or rat things from before. Why are they using this part of town? Oop. Wanted to be an accountant. Oh, no. Ah, darn, I did the wrong thing again. How do I change weaponry? There we go. Hold the tab on. Oh. Want to be an accountant. Thinks the Space Hospital serial is a documentary. Cheating on their career aptitude tests. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I thought I could go around this. Apparently can't. My aim is so bad if I'm not on a keyboard and mouse. Ooh, level up. Man, my aim is real bad if I'm not on keyboard and mouse. And I'm gonna get rid of this lone wolf perk the moment I'm able to. Enterprises base health, walking speed, recharge rates, sprint speed, base armor, companion crits. Oh right, I can't even get this yet. It's every 2 levels I can get a perk. Alright. Enough to get that to 15. Enough to be able to hack. And then points into guns. Yes. What we got here? Oh, so these are exploding barrels. Seems like there's no real downside to not just taking everything here, honestly. Is that a person right there? Yes. Heavy assault, heavy armor use. Experimenting in searing gas pain. I mean, if you're just gonna hold still for me and make yourself an easy shot, I'll take it every time. Good to know the AI is smart enough to properly sneak with me. Oh. Really? Some ringleader you are. More of a burning person. More of a dead person is more like it. Blacow. Thanks. Good to know stealth archery works just as well in this game as it does in the other ones. Haha! I'll actually come back to this way. Oh, whoops. Guess it's close enough for me to get to a sniper rifle at the moment. Yeah, let's head for the constable's place to get his book. It only makes sense since we said we'd go there first. There's a lot of dead marauders here. Oh. There's still more, though. Wait, why are you rushing into combat? I keep pressing the wrong button. God. I need to get better at combat. It feels... They're weighty. Okay, I'm so used to combat in games feeling so loose that the actual weight my guns and stuff have is throwing me off. I'm not compensating for how good this gameplay is. So that's a good thing. I have to get used to actual good video game gameplay. Still weird, though. Yeah, there's no real downside to just taking everything. Abandoned outposts. Oh, there's one other one somewhere. Back up, back up, back up. Special support unit was sniper from a distance. Huh. Hey, mind donating that to me? Yeah, I don't think you need it. I think I need that gun more than you do, so if you don't mind, like, dropping it. If you wanted it, you would have stayed alive. Darn it. Huh. Oh, terminal. Oh, wait. Service award. Annual company achievement, banquets, and galas. What was this award for? Most unused pay time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom break rest? You'll never know. Well, I'm taking it. Messages. From J Term. I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Dictatoriate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and other companies on the rim of the galaxy would fall into place or war amongst themselves if the Earth Dictatoriate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandate inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson. Of course I never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirits upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out there amongst the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Dictatoriate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Dictatorate needed to return to power. Mag pick. That's probably... It's so weird seeing that as a round thing like that as a pick. Well, yeah, we'll take all this. And all this too. Oh. I just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery, effectively immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scriptures tell us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Okay. Guess we're heading to the river. Ooh. Pick up this and this. It's gonna take me a while to not use Adrena time instead of like trying to change inventory, you know? Oh, cool. My hack is so high I can just get them all out immediately. Yoink. Yoink. Is that lava? Yo. This planet's crazy. Alright, let's look at that journal. Retrieve the journal. Yeah, which direction is it in? That way. Okay. I guess while we're here, we can open these houses too. Why was this place just abandoned though? 0G brew. Nothing in this bin. Small house. It's not too bad, honestly. Honestly, would not mind living in like a one-room apartment myself. If I wasn't being provided a house. If I wasn't basically like provided a house, well, I'm not provided, I'm paying for it. But the game plan is when I'm currently paying the mortgage, and when it's all paid off, my mother's gonna go like, alright, I'm off. I'm gonna go explore. Bye-bye. So long. Enjoy the house. Or at least that's the current game plan anyway. Or I should test out these other powers that she has. I should also probably give her equipment. So let's check out my things I have. I have an assault rifle. I don't really plan to use this. Okay, I got my sniper rifle, I got my assault rifle, I got my shotgun. So long range, mid range. Oh, they're all under long guns. Okay. Heavy weapons. Honestly, I'll take that as a machine gun. I want just like a straight up sniper rifle though. That's what I really want. 4, 5. Whoa, 17. Huh. You're the ultimate warrior. You should wear the ultimate warrior armor. Elite troop armor by Armored Ballistics. No. Huh. Whoops. It's gonna take me a while to get used to these controls as well. Let's see. Parvati? 3, 7. Can I, like, remove your helmet? Nope, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see if I can remove your helmet, is what I wanted to do. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I can also upgrade your perks too. Aggressive, defensive, passive. Only told to attack. Combat is over. No, I want you to be aggressive. Let's see. Let's give you a proper ranged weapon. Give you this assault rifle. And that gives you 120. And this gives... That's your best melee. Okay. Bins. Oh, music box. Neat. I wonder if this is supposed to be like junk, though. Probably. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. God, it's getting... must be getting old that I have trouble using these weapons to this effectiveness. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of kick. That is a lot of kick. Can I get a tame candid? Did not expect you to just jump up right in my face like that, though. Then again, I did blast one of your friends. So, maybe I'm just the asshole. You did attack me, though. Ooh, crates. Mag pick. And weapon parts. Cave entrance. Oh, what's that? Oh. Ooh. Is that an enemy? What are these? Mines. And now I know. Why would you stand near that? At least I know for next time now. Yoink. 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 Give me the items. So I can't pick up items while reloading. Good to know. And quick, easy hack. A handwritten journal with the name MK Bukunu scrolled into the lower left corner. We'll take it all. That being said, I think that's a pretty good place to stop. So we've got Parvati. Is she taller than me? Seems like it. We got Parvati. We've learned this civilization here sucks, and that capitalism and corporations are evil. On a serious note, though, I hope everyone watching has a good time watching me play so far. I know I'm playing kind of slow and methodically, but this is my first time playing the game. I'm having fun with it. It's really fun. It's kind of nice, and I can't wait to see how much more in depth the game's able to get into. But for right now, for everyone watching, I want you to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you are. That being said, for right now, I'm out. Let me save first. Okay, now... Wait. Now I'm out. Later.